The next topic we're going to discuss on Boxing Bros is the potential showdown for the undisputed heavyweight championship of the world between Tyson Fury and Anthony Joshua. Now, we're going to discuss who would you pick in that fight and why. And I'm going to start this one off with Trill Dollar Bill.
I would pick both guys.
Oh God, because
this ain't my prediction. This ain't my official prediction.
Everybody's a winner.
Who you leaning
Everybody gets a trophy.
I got you. UK won.
UK wins in that fight. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
I like that, G.
Boxing Bros UK.
Our Boxing Bros UK champion coming soon.
Dang, Trill, you a real stump dude? Like, come on.
I ain't gonna lie, I'm in deep thought about this one.
Yeah, because AJ is a different guy now. If you were saying the old AJ, then Tyson Fury. You see what I'm saying? But AJ is showing me that he has the ability to learn some things and learn some tricks and do some things and be more, you know what I'm saying? He is not going to just sit there like a Deontay Wilder, and he's a little bit more big. He's not going to be able to grapple him and hold on him like that. He's not. There's a different guy in there. There's a different animal in there. You know what I'm saying? And AJ is not. I said that AJ is not like a one punch guy. You know what I'm saying? But I wasn't disrespecting him saying he don't got no power. What I was saying is he's just not like that guy that's gonna have one shot that's gonna knock you. But he got that power where, you know what I'm saying? Like every shot, it's gonna be tricky. And could that style of holding and hitting work with an AJ that Tyson Fury does? Right now, I gotta really think. I need some time to really think. You know what I'm saying? To think about it. But that would be a great fight. It would be a great fight for the UK. You know what I'm saying? It's just hard right now because you know what I'm saying. It's not like if we say who's gonna win if Wilder and Fury fight again. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna say Fury. You know what I'm saying?
That's easy. We're not having a go at Wilder. You know, for my UK, we're not having a go at Wilder. We just know real boxers when we see them.
Yeah. You know what I'm saying? And AJ showed that with his ability after that loss to make no excuses, to then change and show that he has this other skill instead of going in there and just beating up on guys and pushing them back. He can also box. You know what I'm saying? Like, we might get in there with Tyson Fury and he shows that he has a whole nother style too that he can do. You know what I'm saying? And he's young. And he's, you know what I'm saying?
All right, thanks, Trill. Thanks for
nothing. Jesus is gonna sound like mine.
Now, I don't want to sound like Trill. I'm gonna pick. I'm gonna do my pick.
Comeback complex. Complex and Big Fury out there.
I'm picking Anthony Joshua, but however, first I gotta acknowledge that Tyson Fury is just a different type of beast. Like the dude's 6'9", 270 something pounds, and he moves like, you know, like one of these lighter weight division fighters. So he's not easy in any which way. Like he's definitely an elite fighter.
It's nice to hear you admit that today.
I mean, hey, I admitted it before, but you know what I mean? I just had Wilder, you know what I mean? And I'm hoping AJ don't do this to me.
Wilder. You had that big right here.
Yeah. but this is
right hand versus everything.
This is what
he should have made that a shirt.
This is what I honestly believe, though. AJ, and I'm basing it off of AJ's performance against Klitschko, right?
Mm-hmm. Who did it better?
Yeah.
That's what I was thinking about.
But you also got to look at it like this. Klitschko did that style that Fury did to Wilder. But the difference is AJ has a great inside game. So for Fury to try to put his weight on AJ, he's going to take some punishment. And so that's why I'm like, I don't think Fury's going to do that style against an AJ because AJ is stronger on the inside. And I think AJ will prefer that type of fight against a Fury because Fury, I think, if he's fighting AJ, distance is going to be king. I don't think he wants to be inside with an AJ.
And that's the tricky part too, because now we learn that AJ can box.
Exactly. So it's like they have different, like they have variations to their games. So it's like, what style does AJ bring to the table on that fight, and what style does Tyson Fury bring that night for that fight, right? But based upon previous fights I've seen from both men, I'm leaning on AJ because at least I know AJ knows how to hit with a stiff jab, move forward, and I know that he has a great inside game and he can utilize both hands. You know, these are things that Wilder doesn't necessarily have, but Wilder had the great equalizer, the right hand. He's more of a balanced fighter. And so Fury will have more problems with an AJ than he did with a Wilder. You know, so I'm leaning more on Anthony Joshua for this fight. But either which way, the UK, you guys are going to have a great... I think that whole week is going to be popping for the UK, to be honest.
Crazy.
Right. I can respect your answer, Brev. This is the first time you haven't been speaking rubbish this whole time. Okay. All right. So, respect your answer. All right, so check this out, right? I've thought about it, and it's very difficult. G asked me in a text, who would I pick? And I said I had to watch the Wilder.
And then you come and run it down on me. You
what
had
I'm
time
saying.
to think about it. And you had time to think about it.
Hold on. See, this is how I get them. This is how I get them. This is how I get them. Now watch this. These two men are in the same group chat as me. When he asked me the question,
who, me?
Yeah, you. Asked me, yes.
I didn't.
Okay.
I was in
I can pull out mine. Hey, I will put it online. I'll air it out.
They got two different group texts going on.
Now it was me. I asked him.
Listen, he asked me who I think would win, and my response to him was, I have to watch the Wilder Fury 2 fight again. So I watched it again, and I have to be real. And this is where some of the UK fans may come at me or whatever, but this is an all UK showdown, so it really shouldn't be that way. But I have to be honest. Like, I can't lie. I pick with my mind. I don't pick with my heart. So when I look at Anthony Joshua and what he's done in his career, he's beaten a number of top 10 opponents. When I look at Tyson Fury, he beat Vladimir Klitschko. It wasn't the most entertaining fight in the world, but he still beat him. And then he also beat Deontay Wilder. And he beat Deontay Wilder on February 22nd. Prior to that, he's fought guys like S.S. Cunningham and Derek Chisora. Well, they're not exactly world beaters, right? They're not exactly elite level competition. That are fighters I would consider elite level competition. They're solid, but they're not elite level. They're better than the fighters Wilder fought, but they're not elite level, right? So now I have to think of what I've seen from Anthony Joshua and what I've seen from Tyson Fury. My prediction is based solely on this premise. I can only give as much credit for victory as I think it is deserved, right? I do not think Deontay Wilder is a good fighter. If you watch Boxing Bros since we started, I've been singing the same tune since then. We started like May of last year, I think. And so we're approaching May of this year, and I'm saying the same thing. If you've known me, you know I've been saying this for years. Deontay Wilder is not a good fighter. He is going to lose to the first good fighter he fought. So Fury did what I expected him to do because he's a good fighter. But does that mean it's something magnificent? Really, what we're giving Fury credit for is he took a right hand and he didn't go down. That's what we're giving Fury credit for. But that doesn't make you elite, right? That doesn't make you that guy. So until proven otherwise, I'm picking AJ over Tyson Fury because he's beaten the better opposition. He's beaten Dillian White. He's beaten Joseph Parker. He's beaten Andy Ruiz. He's beaten Alexander Povetkin. He's beaten Carlos Tecum. He's beaten Charles Martin. He's beaten Dominique Brazil. He's beaten a lot of these guys who are still considered top 10 heavyweights. All the guys I named are absent from Tyson Fury's resume. So until I see Tyson Fury in there with a guy who's going to punch back, with a guy who understands distance, with a guy, and he had that with Klitschko, but remember, that was years ago. This is Tyson Fury on his comeback who went had a close fight with Otto Wallin. And so that's my point. I also got to look at what Fury did in his other fights with Tom Schwartz, who didn't stand a chance. They were sitting there posing, voguing at the press conference. And then Schwartz thought he was going to be Andy Ruiz. I think he was like eating like garbage food at the press conference. It was like that guy was a bum. Tyson took him out in 2 rounds. And then Otto Wallin gave Tyson Fury a very tough fight, a tougher fight than Deontay Wilder in the second fight. So I'm not having to go out Wilder. I'm really not. I'm not having to go out Wilder. I'm not doing that. All those boxing skills are buttocks. But yeah, so when I really look at the situation, I can't give Tyson Fury more credit than the victory's worth. And I know people now that Tyson Fury beat Deontay Wilder is like, oh, now everyone's going to say he was a bum. It's not now everyone's going to say he was a bum. Everyone was saying he was a bum before that, except his legion of fans, whom the majority of them know nothing about boxing, could care less about boxing. They follow him for some other reason. But let's be real. Deontay Wilder's not a boxer. He's a guy with a right hand. We give Fury credit for standing up to the right hand. But remember, Anthony Joshua has a left hook. He has a left hook to the body. He has an uppercut. He throws various punches. He has a jab. He has movement. We're no longer talking about a one-dimensional fighter who's so one-dimensional he really only has one tool. So for that reason, I would pick Anthony Joshua over Tyson Fury. But let's be real. This is Tyson Fury, and he is a world of skills. And it's not like I'm picking Anthony Joshua by a landslide. If I had to pick that fight, I'm picking Anthony Joshua 55% to 45% chance for Tyson Fury. So,
please like and subscribe. Check us out on Instagram, Twitter, and Facebook. And also, feel free to comment and check our podcast out on all major streaming services.
Yeah, we get into that. Hey, listen. Now don't come at me because Fury, 45% chance for Fury now. It's not like that. It's not that much.
It's all good. UK, you're all winners.
The UK.
At least you got an answer from me, unlike some folks.
So hold on.
You got an answer from me.
Listen, but UK, don't be surprised if the fight doesn't happen. don't look at us and be like, hey.
We want the fight.
We want the fight.
Oh, I'm starting a hashtag. No third fight. No NO 3RD fight. No third fight. Everyone, we need to get this hashtag going. No third fight. And that no third fight is no Wilder Fury 2. We don't want 3. We don't want it.
We don't
no
want
third
it.
Fight.
They're gonna try to push the 4th fight on us, man. We gotta say we don't want it.
Yes.
We don't want it.
No third fight.
No 8th fight.
They don't want to put AJ in there. They're gonna try to make AJ fight everybody. AJ gonna end up fighting the guy from the WBC president.
No third fight. Hashtag no third fight. Let's do it.
Thank you for watching the Boxing Bros. This is Trill signing off. That's G. That's K. It's the Boxing Bros. Please like and subscribe.